So today we wanted to talk to you about careers, and coming from someone that's had a lot of careers, I just wanted to have a chat and share with you some information that we shared on an article in November last year. So the article was called "It's Okay to Go from Job to Job," and we just wanted to reaffirm to you that that really is the case. So if you're sitting at home thinking, oh my god, what do I want to do with my life? Do I want to be a writer? Do I want to be a photographer? Do I want to work in retail? Do I want to be a politician? Do I want to, travel the world? All of these questions are absolutely valid, and really, everything that you do, every decision that you make is going to shape your future anyway. So I just wanted to share with you the 21 jobs that I have had to date. I'm 29 years old. 30 in 2 months, and I started off thinking, oh, I want a career in hospitality, and then I thought, oh, actually no, I'd quite like to be a vet, and then I thought, oh no, I want to be a photographer, oh, I want to work in fashion, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and that's great, because it's the society that we live in now. You don't have to have one job and that's your job for the rest of your life. So here is a list of the 21 jobs that I have had. From the ages of 14, I might add. So, number 1, paper round, standard. Number 2, strawberry picker, yes. I grew up in the country, so there was nothing really else for me to do other than deliver papers or prick fruit. Then I was a weekend girl at Woolies, Woolworths, I'm not sure if there's any around the country anymore. Then I worked as a waitress in my local hotel. Then I decided that photography was my thing. I've always been interested in cameras, so I decided I'm going to leave sixth form. I'm not going to go to university, I'm going to take a gap year out and I'm going to work as a photographer. So I ended up being a portrait photographer for a company in a department store, taking pictures of children and babies and families all day long, and that quickly killed the dream, I can tell you. So then after that I went to university and studied fashion with photography, and whilst at university I worked at Pizza Hut. Yep, I was really popular around the halls for bringing home free pizza. Then I worked at Accessorize as a retail girl. I then did a stint as a telesales girl for a UPVC company, not one of my proudest moments, pretty much a low one that. Then I was a shop assistant in a homeware shop at the weekends. And then after I graduated, I got my first job working for an e-commerce fashion website as a website assistant, doing their photography, uploading their product copy, writing their product copy. I then worked as an online merchandiser for a well-known magazine. They had a supplement, gifts and homewares and jewellery supplement that went out with the magazine, so I was the merchandiser for that. I then decided that wasn't for me, so I left and I became a temp girl for a well-known water board. That was pretty cool. I was only there for about a month, but I met a lot of nice people. I then decided to get back into photography. I'm going to become a wedding photographer. I love going to weddings, love taking pictures. What else? What could be better? So I did wedding photography for a bit, and that kept me going. I then went back into the world of fashion and was a e-commerce assistant for a concessions company specialising in jewellery. And then I became a web moderator for a well-known, all of these are well-known, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to tell you what they are or not, but I was a web moderator for a classifieds website, and I did that for 5 years and worked my way up to being a manager. And I managed the moderation team, which was great. And whilst doing that, I decided that I wanted to start a blog, so I started blogging and copywriting for other companies, and I built up my blog platform, which is shescalledclaire.com if you want to take a look. And then, whilst doing that, I decided that working customer service, working in IT wasn't really doing it for me anymore, so I decided to branch out and look at setting up a business. So I tagged up with one of my best friends, Amy Fitz, and started a company called Super Super. Super Super is a creative hub, basically, for anyone that's looking to learn a new skill or make new friends, or just generally come and be creative. So we launched Super Super 3 years ago, and we've hosted lots of events, we do lots of workshops. Amy is a total whiz at doing our crafty hen parties, so if you are a hen or you know of a hen that wants to come and have an amazing hen party with tea parties, crafts, the works, then do get in touch. This is the website, supersuperhq.com. So then whilst doing that, I got made redundant from my full-time job. So I was doing this for two years, working full-time whilst running a business, which was rough, I can tell you. So I got made redundant and then decided that actually I was going to utilise all the knowledge that I've learned from setting up a business and being a woman in business, and all the prejudices that come along with that, to help other businesses set up their businesses. So I launched a digital marketing consultancy where I help new and existing businesses with their social strategies and getting online and developing websites and teaching people how to use social media. And so it's kind of been a cumulative thing to get to that point. But then as well as that, we then found out that we were getting a book deal for our Super company. So we now have 2 craft books out in all good bookshops and online. They're called Embroidery and Printmaking by Super, Claire Culley and Amy Phipps. So do look them up if you're interested in crafts, and buy them or tell your friends. And then following on from that, I decided to set up the W Review. So the W Review is kind of a sideline to my existing ventures. My crafts business is all about being creative and expressing yourself and learning new skills. So, you know, we really want to support people in doing that. But then also my digital marketing consultancy does the same thing, but it kind of helps with the more tech geeky side of things. So the W Review kind of sat in the middle, and it's kind of this portal where we're asking questions and we're discussing things, and we're saying that it is okay to feel the way that you feel, and you know it's important that you've had to go through all these things to get to where you are now. And this is the exact same premise of this article, which is just below if you want to have a read of it. And it's kind of that thing of, we don't know what we are meant to do. We're not born thinking, I'm meant to be a doctor. That's not how it works, and unfortunately it's not that easy. So you kind of do have to go through these stages of doing all these random jobs and testing things out and seeing what works for you and what doesn't, to kind of get to the point where you are happy and you've created your career, and you know you've done everything you needed to do to get to this point. And if you find that you're at the point that you want to be at now, then brilliant. If you haven't, then just keep doing jobs until you find what you want to do. It might be that you don't even know what you're meant to be doing yet, and that's okay. So the whole premise, and I'll stop rambling on now, is kind of, doesn't matter if you don't know where you want to be yet, and it doesn't matter if you've had to do 20 jobs to get you where you want to where you want to be. The important thing is that you look after yourself along the way, and you don't put too much pressure on yourself, and you don't get overwhelmed by it all. You know, keep cool. You've got years and years and years to figure out what you're meant to do in life. So don't worry if you hate your job and you want to quit. Everyone has been there, including me, on numerous occasions. So that's our vlog for today. Sorry that I rambled. Do check out the website www.thewreview.com and follow us on Twitter at the W Review. We're also on Instagram at the W Review if you want to come and have a look, and find us on Facebook at the W Review as well. So thank you. Bye.